In the heart of the 11th century, amidst the vibrant chaos of Constantinople, stood Dioskoros.
Under Marina's proud gaze, the skilled weavers produced the finest silks. Their vibrant threads.
For 1,000 years, the Roman solidus remained the standard of trade. And here, in the hands of the merchant, its value was absolute.
With the hammer's strike, the solidus is born. Backed by the emperor's might, this new coin...
In the vaults of Byzantium, the gold standard held true for 7 centuries, balanced against the very weight of the empire.
Here we see the wealth of the north, the gold solidus, measured against the precise scales of the east.
For Dioskoros, true comfort was not merely the linen tunic he wore, but the secure knowledge that his future was assured in solidi.
A successful trade meant prosperity for Dioskoros and his family.
While the empire crumbles to dust, the emperor's legacy, cast in eternal gold. Troubled by the sudden wealth, Marina turned to her husband.
Where did this come from, Dioskoros? Is it truly ours?
As the light fades, so too does the illusion of safety. Now, watch what happens when the darkness comes.
The carats fall away, revealing the base metal beneath. All things decay, even that which was once considered perfect.
Though it was once thought eternal, the gold was merely a veneer. Stripped away by the winds of change, its true worthlessness is revealed.
A true measure of his corruption, the emperor debased the realm's solidus, driven by insatiable avarice.
For the weary soldier, the true cost of war wasn't measured in blood, but in the meager coins of a corrupt empire.
The birth of the solidus. Backed by the might of Rome, this new coin brought an end to decades of inflation and uncertainty.
In the heart of the Roman mint, precision was paramount. The goldsmiths meticulously measured every ounce of the emperor's...
Here, Constantine drew the line, casting aside the shadows of corruption and embracing the radiant dawn of a new era.
At the crossroads of the world, the solidus emerged as the universal currency, its value unwavering.
Hidden for a millennium, the gold of the Northmen awaited the light. The spirits themselves stand witness to this moment of discovery. From the golden sands of the Silk Road to the misty keeps of England, the Byzantine solidus traveled far.
While the merchant in the piazza sought profit, the true value of the coin lay in the hands of the peasant who toiled the land.
Forged centuries ago, the golden solidus represented the enduring power of the empire.
For Dioskoros, the Silk Road was not merely a path for goods, but a testament to his enduring legacy.
And so, with a firm handshake and the exchange of gold, Dioskoros secured the finest crimson silks the market had.
A kingdom's wealth, amassed coin by coin, yet its true cost remains hidden in the dark.
Having seized the throne, Michael IV trusted nothing, not the loyalty of his court, nor the coinage of the realm.
With the war drums beating, Michael IV faced the grim reality. The royal vault, once open.
With the empire fractured, wars raged on multiple fronts. The Normans attacked Italy as the... Emperor Michael IV, desperate to fund his war, resorted to the Belm's currency.
Though the coin lacked its usual luster, the merchant's trusting nature outweighed his doubt.
A slight difference in weight, imperceptible to most, but to a man like Dioskoros, it spoke volumes about the fraud. Dioskoros knew the true value of discretion. The master's purse would receive its due, but only after the tithe was quietly collected.
Gresham's law states that when two forms of money are artificially held at the same value, the one with intrinsic worth will be hoarded.
A shrewd man like Dioskoros understood the true value of a coin. Though dull and debased, the emperor sat hunched, the weight of the purple unsurmountable as the empire crumbled around him. A trained eye discerns the truth behind the luster.
This coin, while passable to most,
In the markets of old, a merchant's reputation rested on the honesty of his scales. Due to the fluctuating silver market, the Alexandrian merchant demanded a 2% premium on the debased currency.
the ledger would be balanced, but the price felt steep. He pushed the coins forward, absorbing the cost.
Emperor Constantine X, a man burdened not just by the weight of his crown, but by the slow decay of the empire he was sworn to protect.
The Byzantine numisma, once the pride of the East, was now little more than debased copper.
The Byzantine gold, once the standard of the realm, was becoming increasingly debased. It was no longer trusted.
The fate of the empire rests on this day. Romanos must break the Seljuk Turks. For Rome, for victory!
Defeat was absolute on the dusty fields of Manzikert. The Byzantine emperor humbled before the might of the Seljuk Sultan. With hearts full of hope, the nomadic tribes swept across the expansive plains, drawn by the promise of the Anatolian sunset.
The empire was crumbling, and even the most loyal found their faith and their pockets wearing thin.
With the imperial treasury near empty, Nikephoros resorted to desperate measures, diluting the sacred metal with common silver and copper.
The luster is gone, the gold faded. All that is left is the memory of what was.
Though the looms once wove threads of gold for the emperor, now only dust and the meager wages of a declining craft remained for Theodoros. The strongbox creaked open, revealing the true inheritance. A blinding light that showed young Theodoros the
Wealth secured is power preserved. Wealth neglected is power eroded.
The crown rested heavy on Alexios' brow. The empire he inherited was fractured, its glory fading like the torchlight in the hall. A cheap imitation, a gilded lie rubbed thin to expose the ugly truth beneath the surface.
Here, amidst the wisdom of ages, Anna Komnene meticulously etched her father's Historia, ensuring his deeds would never be forgotten.
While she meticulously chronicled the glories of her father, the reality of the empire's decay weighed heavily upon her soul.
As the mountains of worthless coins grew, the emperor's problems only worsened.
We demand payment in Venetian ducats. What do you mean these are worthless? Give me the grain now!
But sir, this sack, it is all that is left. The coins, they are nothing.
The empire faced ruin, its currency debased. But from the shadows rises
The Byzantine hyperpyron Hon, once the standard of the East, was now debased. The Byzantine sun was fading, but in the West, a new era of dominance was forged in gold.
From the depths of the past emerges the anchor of the present. We watch, and the story continues.
725 years of stability. While the empires rise and fall in the shadows, the solidity of honest gold remains an anchor.
They felt the heavy promise of wealth, unaware that its substance was already turning to dust in their hands.
The old ways fall, replaced by the enduring power of the modern age. The dollar reigns supreme.
On August 15, 1971, President Nixon announced the drastic new economic policy.
This is the true cost of inflation, burning through the value until almost nothing is left. The theaters of war may change, illuminated by fire or by screen glow. Yet, as history
The methods change, from crude scraping to digital presses, but the outcome is the same: the quiet theft of your wealth through inflation. As the cost of living continues its relentless climb, the average citizen struggles to keep pace. Meanwhile, global confidence in the dollar falters.
He assured the public that the rising costs were merely transitory, a temporary blip on the road to ruin.
Today, we witness the dawn of a new era, where the global South leads the way in innovation and cooperation.
A new era of trade begins today, connecting continents and redefining global power.
The 1,000-year pattern. Disembodied hands.
While the gold secured Dioskoros' future, the spectral form of Dioskoros realized the true cost of their bargain.
Every coin placed was a silent prayer for survival, hidden deep within the iron heart of the chest.
In a world of fleeting currency, true modern survival means securing tangible wealth. Protect what lasts.
Though separated by 1,000 years, the impulse to protect what is valuable remains the same. A pattern recognized. The subtle difference in density spoke volumes to the experienced merchant. With a swift, decisive hand, Dioskoros secreted away the glowing coins.
Dioskoros held the coin of the new age, unaware that its cheap copper signaled the twilight of their empire.
Such is the danger of gradual debasement. He smiles now, but the true cost will soon be realized.
A lower standard, quietly accepted. The cost of basic necessities soared, yet the people remained.
Connecting the eras, a brilliant golden thread stretches across time, linking the wisdom of the past with the promise of the future. A lifetime of corruption fueling the fires of destruction, marching the empire toward the inevitable abyss.
He held the last vestiges of a failing economy. A single copper coin dropped not out. The imperial scribe understands that true wealth is not merely possessed, but meticulously extracted.
A process, though subtle, guarantees the ongoing prosperity of the empire. It is merely sound finance, meticulously applied. The emperor, realizing the gravity of their situation, knew that defeat was imminent. Yet the general cared only for his coin.
In 1971, your dollar filled the bag. Today, it barely buys an apple. This is the silent reduction of your purchasing power.
The presses run non-stop, expanding the supply at an unprecedented rate.
Facing unprecedented challenges, policymakers deployed a rapid response, stabilizing the economy with a swift injection of capital.